Shalee Peters joining you now from Trade Talk 2015 going on here in Kansas City. And I've got here with me Dave Zino. He's the executive chef for the Beef Checkoff, one of my favorite people to talk to down here. I just grabbed him from cutting up some tenderloin, so it was hard to leave the station. But Dave, why don't you talk to us about some of the exciting things we have going on with the Cattleman's Beef Board and the Checkoff?
Well, on the culinary side, we've got a lot going on. And I'd first like to say, visit our website, beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Just a great site with tools, how-to cooking videos. And then on the retail side, we've seen a phenomenon, what we call the grocerant, where there's actually restaurants now in grocery stores, and we think it's an excellent opportunity for beef to be in that arena, where for years it's been dominated by chicken, but we can do things like pot roast, meatballs, meatloaf, brisket mac and cheese. I think the opportunities in that area are endless for us, and the great thing about it is we're combining both food service and retail at the same place.
Well, and that's the place to hit the consumer, really.
Absolutely, and with today's time-starved consumer, I think it's just the evolution of this area is going to be great for beef.
Now, talking about beef, just touching on it briefly, the World Health Organization just releasing some information talking about beef and not such a great spotlight, but want to remain, beef is a very good product for consumers.
I'd like to say that, beef is nature's best tasting multivitamin. It's loaded with zinc, iron, protein, B vitamins. We have many cuts that qualify for government guidelines for lean. And that report, it really, the Checkoff gave several studies that weren't even looked at. So you take it for what it is and enjoy your beef, and you'll be fine.
Another thing you guys have been really hard working on is the work you do with Millennials. Why don't you tell us more about that?
Fascinating generation. We have done a lot of research on millennials, and they make up, I think, 80 million Americans. They've got buying power, and we know they love beef. As I mentioned earlier about the grocerant, for a millennial going out to dinner, lunch, it's an experiential thing. They like to share. And we've got a lot of opportunities for beef, again, to play in that area with the shareability of it, the tapas, the small portions, just a tremendous opportunity.
All right, and I have to ask, with the holidays coming up, what are some of your favorite recipes that you like to promote this time of year?
Well, actually, with the holidays coming up, roasts are really big. And you can go with a ribeye roast or tenderloin roast on the decadent side, or a round tip roast for more economical. And again, visiting the website, beefitswhatsfordinner.com, we've got great recipe collections that'll give you some great ideas for not only the main course, but for appetizers and sides as well.
I know the videos are great on your website as well for those of us that maybe don't know for sure what we're doing all the time.
Yeah, the videos are great. We also have infographics, which we know that the millennial generation likes to get their news in those little snippets. So all our cooking methods are separated out on those infographics. So it's really a cool deal.
All right, thanks so much, Dave. Dave Zino here with us. He's down here at Trade Talk 2015 for the Cattleman's Beef Board, but also the executive chef for the Beef Checkoff, talking to us about one of our favorite, tastiest options when it comes to meals, beef, of course. Thank you so much, Dave. For Trade Talk 2015, for the Rural Radio Network, I'm Shalee Peters.